Okay, so I have to say a few things about the new CPU from AMD and about the new graphic cards as well. Just few things. I'm not trying to be boring like so many others. You've seen the graphics, you've seen the benchmarks. What AMD managed to do is amazing, especially in that kind of price range. It's great, and I'm glad for them. I'm glad for the people who are, let's say, AMD fans. And not only, this is good for all of us, because the prices, I hope, will go down. I hope that Intel will do some changes, because the money that they are charging for, let's say, even for, I don't know, for less things that AMD is willing to offer in a certain range of price, is way too much. It's way too much, and I don't think people will go for it, will buy it anymore. So AMD, amazing job. I'm very happy that I didn't bought the i9 900K from Intel. I was sure that CPU will be very easy to overpass in benchmarks by new CPU from AMD. And this is why I bought the 16 cores 32 threads i9 7960X from Intel, of course, because I always been using Intel and I will always be their, let's say, fanboy. If I don't really like this word, but anyway, yeah, I will always stick with Intel, like I will always stick with Nvidia. Good job by AMD with the new graphic card, again in that price range. And I was saying that the new 2060 Super and 2070 Super from Nvidia were amazing for that kind of money. Well, what AMD is offering with 5700 XT, I think, is double amazing, and I think it's even cheaper than 2060 Super and 20. I'm not even, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, so I have to reach there. Good. Yeah, what I'm using now, it's a RTX 2080 Ti. We are in Metro Exodus max settings. I'm gonna stop a little bit here so for you to see the settings that I'm using. 4K resolution, everything, quality extreme, everything on max ultra, and the HDR looks amazing on this ASUS PG 27U, that god of monitors, how Linus called it. Still, it's too expensive for most of the users, but things are changing. I mean, when you playing 4K resolution in 120 or even 144 Hz, HDR active, and I don't know, all the things on max settings, just gaming, it's on a different level. But let's get back to the subject. I saw that these new CPUs are advertised as gaming CPU, the best gaming CPU, and so on. I just want to know, how the hell is this a gaming CPU? And I'm referring to even to 3900X Ryzen, when like the games are using only, I don't know, let's say at most 4 cores, and we have 12, we have 16, 18, probably we're gonna have 20. How is this a gaming CPU? My system was built out of, let's call it ambition, because I wanted to build like my first system after more than 10 years in which I was doing something else. And now, you know, I'm thinking at this at the people that they want to build something new. And if you want raw performance, just go with AMD and AMD basically, because the graphic cards is AMD as well. If you don't care about the new gadgets, the new things like ray tracing and so on, I'm in love with ray tracing. Reason why I might not be so objective, you know. I love what RTX 2080 Ti is doing and how is making games look like. I think this is a graphic card that will not be surpassed in benchmarks by AMD in the next, let's say, I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I think in 2 years AMD will not be able to overpass this this graphic card in any benchmark. But they are doing a great job. They are delivering performance per dollar, best performance per dollar ever. If I would have, like, let's say, if I have a budget now of 5,000, no, not even 5,000, 3,000 US dollars or whatever, I would go with AMD and AMD for both CPU and GPU, no problem, because they are offering a lot. So as a conclusion, because I don't want to bore you a lot, as you can see, we are in 4K in Metro Exodus, and in top corner there you can see that it's better to spend your money, let's say, on a second GPU than to get something very expensive in CPU. Look, it's like 20-something% is using. And imagine that those ones are, I think, only 2-3 cores that I'm using constantly for this game, and it got 16. So the CPU power is way ahead of the GPU power. And imagine that I'm using the 2080 Ti. It's no overclock, no nothing, but things will look even better with let's say a second RTX thing that I'm gonna do, like in a future. I don't know exactly when, but yeah, I think it's necessary. For me, it's necessary. I want to do it because I feel that this system is still incomplete. It's an i9. Anyway, you can see, you can check the description of the system in the description under. So yeah, invest in GPUs, not in CPUs. CPUs are, they are good. It's good to have power in them. It's good to have cores, but I have this feeling that these companies are like exaggerating now. What are you gonna do when you play? If you build something for games, yeah, a gaming system, what are you gonna do with 12 cores? What are you gonna do with 16 cores like this motherfucker has here? It's only, in my opinion, it's for show off. Yeah, basically, I think somewhere in my mind, I wanted to like show off Maybe this is why I got this monster of monitor. But I like it. It's just like gives gaming a total different face. This and the level of graphics that we've reached today is absolutely amazing. I never seen this kind of graphic before, and the ray tracing is absolutely amazing as well. Yeah. You can see the stats in the top corner, top left corner. There is basically the GPU gets most of the hit, while the CPU is just fucking around. Yeah, so the king is dead. For me, the king was 900k in matter of let's say mid-range beast. It was from Intel. No longer. Is gone. Is dead. Long live the king. The AMD 3900X. Amazing what they've done. Great job, AMD. And you're hearing this from a Intel fanboy. Still Nvidia is the king, in the undisputed king for the GPUs with the RTX 2080 Ti, which we have here, and you could see it in action. I mean, to get this kind of frame rate with those settings is like absolutely amazing, and you can see the graphics. But this is the quality of the image depends a lot on the quality of your monitor as well. And this beast PG 27U from ASUS, the god of monitors, is absolutely amazing. So I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with the numbers and with a few things I've done here in Metro Exodus. And yeah, if you want, you can follow my advice. Go for AMD, or whoever wants to build a new system. They're offering an amazing value for money. That's it. King is dead. Long live the king.